Hey everyone. Welcome to Zoetic Chat. Unleash your life's journey with me, John Mayfield. This ultimate podcast for spiritual guidance will answer all your life, soul and spiritual questions. I'm thrilled to have you join me every week. My vast knowledge, wisdom and experience are crucial to your personal and spiritual growth. Together we will explore a variety of topics and delve deeply into the truths of my life and spiritual path. Don't forget to sign up to my newsletter at johnmayfield.com. Hey everyone. Welcome to Zoetic Chat. Unleash your life's purpose with me, John Mayfield. It feels so special to be working with James. I'm not actually speaking with him. I'm just recording the past lives of his to help him to release what he needs to in this life. I send them to him and he works through them and he releases. And boy, is he releasing. Now, before I forget, I am having a past life releasing session for anyone that's interested on the 23rd of April. So if you are interested, you can WhatsApp me or send me an email and I can send you the details. If you're on Facebook, you will be able to see the link in my events. But that is the 23rd of April, where you come into a Zoom and I speak, I talk you through or into one of your past lives. And we're going to set the intention. So we're doing past life releasing with intention. So for example, if you've got a fear or a phobia or something that you can't really achieve in this life, but you feel it's for you, you can either bring forward or release from the past life connecting to that. So that's past lives with intention. My intention for this session, and thank you to everyone that's listened and sent me feedback, information, and love for what I'm doing, really. It feels it's a special time, you know. So last time we connected to James's feet. Now I'm working my way up his body from feet up. I don't know where I'm going to stop. I don't know what the universe is going to give me. But what I do know is that James is releasing what he needs to be connected fully to himself in this lifetime. So I'm asking the universe now in my head. I'll do it out loud. Dear universe, I am ready now to connect to the past life of James, moving up his body from his feet to the next place where he stores energy of a past life that is inhibiting his life right now. Thank you, universe. I am ready to receive. So I just have to take myself into that space now. I might go quiet. You might hear a little bit of noise because I tend to move about whilst I'm going into that space. You definitely hear breathing. So I'm just creating that energy space where I need to be to go into the past life of James. I can see his body and I know that sitting on calves, one calf actually, his right calf. So that's where they haven't actually taken me into the life yet. They're just showing me his right calf and behind the knee. So I'm asking to be taken into the life now that corresponds with this. I can hear the words, nothing's fair in love and war. I can see an old lady. It's his grandmother. He stayed with his grandmother. She looked after him. His mum and dad had to go away. And he is a boy, a boy in this life that I can see. So he is a boy. His mum and dad had to go away. His grandmother looked after him. But there's another child. There's another someone there that is 21, they're telling me. The other person is 21. Grandmother is there. And then the boy is there who is James. What's his name in this life? Charles. I'm trying to find out what happened to the back of his knee and to his calf. Hamstring. Calf. Something hit it. Something hit the back of the knee. But I feel it's to do with this 21-year-old. This 21-year-old was jealous of Charles, jealous of Charles's connection with grandmother. I don't feel that it was this other person's grandmother, but I feel that he thought of her as a grandmother, although it wasn't like a bloodline. He used to cause trouble for Charles. He need him. He forcefully placed his knee in the back of James's knee. So the front of the other ones went in the back of James. He did this repeatedly and repeatedly. He was a bully. Such a bully. James was quite, I'm sorry, I keep calling him James. I mean Charles. Charles in the past life, James in this life. Charles. He was very weak. He was a weak person, but not weak and feeble. He just didn't retaliate. He received and didn't give back. So he took all this, well, I can only call it bullying, because he just keeps kneeing him. And whenever he gets the chance, he knees him in the back of his knee. It's so painful. And then it causes problems down into his calves and into his heel. Grandma does see this today. Grandma pulls the ear of the other boy, the 21-year-old. I haven't got his name. Alistair. She pulls his ear and drags him away. He's bigger than her, but she drags him away. That you don't mess with Grandma. I feel that irreparable damage has been done to the back of the knee in this lifetime that I can see. No, Charles never cries. He just takes it. He knows he's going to be looked after somehow. He just knows that everything will be all right. Grandmother then comes to him, sits with him, or puts a poultice, potato and onion poultice on the back of his knee. Then she makes another one when that's gone cold and puts it on the front of his knee. Rubs arnica in his calf muscle. Home remedies are good. Doesn't cure it, but it makes him feel better. Something about a legacy. She's leaving a legacy for him. She loves him so dearly. Mum and Dad are away for a long time, but I don't know where they are. I can't see where they are. I just know they've gone, but not left him totally. Anyway, he's growing up now. they're showing me him, Charles, at 21. And the other, Alistair, he's not even on the scene now. Her grandma's ill, and Charles is looking after her now. So he's sitting in the bedroom on a chair, like a dining chair, by the bed, and he's holding her hand. She's very close to going over herself. Charles is crying. Charles is sobbing. He's holding her hand and thanking her for bringing him up and for looking after him and for sorting Alistair out. Everything about his life is coming out. He's just thanking her for the whole of his life with her, because mum and dad still aren't on the scene. And he's just thanking her and thanking her. He just placed like a piece of like toweling on her forehead, which has been soaked in cold water to just give that a fever. She's got a fever. It's taken away the fever. Her eyes open, then the eyes go to the back of the head. The eyes close, and she relaxes totally. The colour drains from her face, and Charles realises that she's passed over. He does place his head on the bed and sobs and sobs and sobs, because out of all the people in the whole wide world, this is the person that he's going to miss. 2 years I'm moving forward. He's very strong now. He's gone through hell and back. And Alistair came back when he knew she'd died. He was holding his hand out for money. But there was actually a will and left all to Charles. Oh, he feels like such a good man. And when Alistair came to see him, he looked very nervous, very on edge, not like the Alistair that was before. And he'd got problems with his leg. Uncanny. Or karma. He had problems with his leg. He could hardly put his foot to the floor, and he was walking on his toe, like the balls of his feet, sorry. He was walking on the balls of his foot on the right side. He'd taken karma, whatever you call that. So remember, legs spiritually are all about moving forward. So your legs are your travel, your legs are moving forward. So now Charles is being released from his legs. He doesn't have any leg problems at all. They've healed and they're better. Alistair has problems with his leg. He won't be moving forward. So 2 years on, I'm going back to that place now. Charles, oh, he's standing upright. He's with someone that's got the deepest red hair. It's so beautiful. Just standing talking. It's a lady standing talking to this lady with the deepest red hair. They're having a conversation, but I feel there's a bit of love going on between them. And I do feel that he goes on to get married, but I see that in the distance, and we're not to go that far, because we just know that Charles has repaired everything that needs to be repaired. It doesn't need to know about the wedding and the marriage and the happiness, because that's all I see in the future for him. So we just need to know that the universe has taken care of what it needed to, and that Grandma set him up in life. He's such a happy man, such a content man, and so blessed. So what I would be doing, James, I would be bringing forward Charles, his luck, his determination, his ability to receive, and happiness. I would bring all that forward. So, dear universe, thank you for allowing me to go to the past life of Charles. I am ready to bring forward. And then you say all of that I've just said. Thank you. Show me the abundance. Don't feel you need to release anything on that one, because you learned the lesson of receiving from Alistair and you saw that flip around with a karma. So that's all sorted. So yeah, I would be bringing forward on that one. Although it didn't feel like that at the beginning, it was. They're trying to take me to somewhere else now. Jumping in quite quickly here. I feel I've finished with legs. I'm becoming, I'm a 32-year-old male. I haven't got any. I'm trying to find the year and I'm trying to find the place. I haven't got a year. But I'm a 32-year-old male in a relationship, married, and I have one child. And my wife nearly died at giving birth. But she didn't. She survived, and so did the child. They've grown up together, got a happy family life, except for one thing. I became impotent. And the reason I became impotent is because psychologically, I'm telling myself that when my wife became pregnant, she nearly died, and I don't want that to happen again. So it's a protection. He's protecting himself from not hurting his wife, but is also protecting his wife from getting pregnant again. She does want another baby. He does not want another baby, another child. He's happy with the one, and it's psychological in his mind that if they make love, then there could be a problem. But so he doesn't. He can't. He puts that into his body, and his body responds by not responding. This is not, he loves his wife, he loves the family. It just really, it's happening for the right reasons, but wife can't understand it. There comes a point where they become more like brother and sister in the house. They are very, very close, very good friends, very connected. There just isn't that intimacy to hold it as a marriage. But then they get over that, actually. And I can see them walking hand in hand into the future. And as they walk hand in hand into the future, she turns round and she's pregnant. Who'd have thought that? I bet some of you thought that straight away. Oh, wow. Oh, I feel so sad, happy sad. And it is, what's your name? Harry. My name's Harry. And Beth. Harry and Beth. Oh, it's like I'm going almost into a deep sleep with this. I just felt my head kind of nodding almost. It felt so special, so relaxed, so wonderful that I just totally relaxed into it then. So there is a mind over matter thing here going on. How did he decide? Let's go back a bit. So what did we miss that leave the past in the past? Perfect. So I took myself back then to just before she became pregnant, or a little bit before she became pregnant, and obviously the impotence had gone. And he decided that just because that happened once, it wasn't going to necessarily happen again. Leave the past in the past. That is huge. Massive that was for him to do that. It did take a while, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months to make that happen. But he started telling himself that that had happened. His wife was all right. The child was growing up and he could see that everything was all right. So he changed his mindset, basically. He might not have called it that, because I do feel I'm going back a long, long time. He might not have called it that, but that's what we would call it now. We would say changed his mindset, left the past in the past, and let nature take its course. So there will be something in this that James will recognize, and the lesson is to leave the past in the past. It's not saying that James is impotent. It's saying that anything to do with love is what I want to focus on. Anything to do with past love coming into any relationships in the future or now need to be released, because you don't take the past into the present. You leave the past in the past. So leaving the past in the past. Something else here. Something to do with age 5. James's real age 5. There's something to do with when you were 5, James, that's connecting to this also. Might not be directly you, it could be around you. Someone else taking the past into the present and you picked it up. It might be a word or two that triggers something in your subconscious. I think you're going to know that yourself. You're pretty self-aware, you are, James, and everything that I've ever said, if I haven't even gone into much detail, you know what it is. So I'm just leaving that there for you, age 5. Something to you or around you, or even a word or a smell or a emotion connecting to that. Basically, if you just do a dear universe, thank you for allowing me to connect to areas of my past and past lives where I have brought them into the present moment. Thank you for allowing me to connect to them. I am now ready to release all emotional connection, thoughts, and ideas that I can bring the past into the present. I now create and sever the ties emotionally to anything connecting to the past, connecting to relationships and love. Thank you, universe. I'm grateful. I am happy to be releasing. Please release me now and show me the abundance. Do a big inhale, James. And exhale. That would be amazing. That's that done. They're bringing me out now. They're bringing me out of that one. Wow. Definitely coming out. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. My eyes are so tightly closed. I'm going to go and I'm going to just open them. Oh, I got a shiver. A real spirit shiver, you know. Oh, wow. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing, James. I look forward to your feedback, and thank you for allowing me to do that for you and for the listeners to hear it. That was absolutely amazing. Very deep again, just like I was there. So yes, thank you. I have remembered that I am doing a past life releasing session on the 23rd of April, week on Thursday. Feel free to come and join me. If you miss it, if you don't listen to this until after then, this is 2026, then look out for other past life releasing. I do quite a lot of it because I realise how important it is for people to release their past lives to enable this life to roll fully. But yeah, have the most amazing day, guys, and speak to you soon. Hey, thank you for tuning in today. Your support is much appreciated. Please consider leaving a review, sharing on social media, and telling your friends about my podcast. You can also join my newsletter at johnmayfield.com. Remember, take what resonates from Zoetic Chat and enrich your life with wisdom in all areas. And stay tuned for the next episode.